guys, and welcome to my channel. Okay, hello you guys. This is editing me right now. This was filmed 2 weeks ago, so a lot has changed. a lot has changed. However, if you guys want like an update, I don't know who would, but if you guys do want an update, like my town has gone crazy, absolutely crazy. It has a security guard at the grocery store. There is glass at the cashiers, like plexiglass blocking them so that you don't get too close. There's X's on the ground. It's getting crazy out there. My grocery store, my dad got kicked out because one person per household. My mom got in trouble because she wasn't standing directly on her ex. Yeah, it's getting crazy here. I put some in the video. I say that there's like 16 cases or something where I live. There's 193. I put that in there with the text on the bottom of the screen. But yeah, this is just a little, like, I know everything's a little outdated, but it is my thoughts on it from 2 weeks ago. I have a lot more thoughts now since a lot more has happened, so enjoy. So before we do get into this video, I want to apologize for the lighting and the setup. I abruptly moved home because of the coronavirus as well as a couple other reasons, but the lighting will shift. I apologize in advance. The setup will get better as I figure out how to film here in my parents' house. So with that being said, today's video is going to be my thoughts and opinions on this coronavirus. Yeah, let's just go right into this video. So I have no notes on this. I don't know what I'm going to speak about. I don't know. I'm kind of just going to let it roll off my tongue, I guess. First and foremost, I just want to say, and I think everyone around my age can say this. Actually, everyone can say this around my age. I have never seen this, ever. Pause. Okay, so I'm not sure where I left off, but that's actually funny timing. My mom and my dad went to the city to pick up my grandma and my great-grandma from the airport. Canada closed their borders, I think yesterday or today. Canada closed their borders to any non-Canadian residents. So my grandmas were kind of worried they weren't going to be able to get back into the country, but they did. They're in the vehicle, they're on their way home. So what was I saying before she phoned? Oh, I truly feel that none of us has ever lived through something like this. I have never had a time in my life where school was canceled for 6 weeks because of a virus going around. I have never been so shocked at how many stores are closing. I have gotten emails upon emails from like our deans, Lush, Lululemon, Bath and Body Works, like so many stores that you wouldn't think would be affected by this because they're clothing stores, like they're retail stores, but they're being affected by this. And I'm turning this light down there a little better. Sorry, the lighting's gonna bug me all the time until I figure this out. But like there's just so many things being affected by this that it's just so eye-opening. It is so, like, it's nothing I've ever seen before, and it's nothing I've ever heard of before. Like, so many stores are closing, schools are closing. I know every school in our province is officially closed. Elementary and high schools are closed to the end of the year, and they don't have online schooling. They're just done. Like, they're done 3 months early because of this virus, and like they don't have no more school. My school, university, has 6 weeks left and it's all online. It's crazy. My province declared a state of emergency today, and to me that's very crazy because we only have 16 confirmed cases. I mean, Saskatchewan is pretty small, don't get me wrong, but 16 cases when like provinces like Ontario has like I think 200. Alberta is right beside us and they have like 150-ish. Like there's so many more provinces that like have a lot more cases than us because we had 16. I heard it on the radio on my way to town today. We have 16 confirmed cases and they declared a state of emergency. So I don't really know what that means. I know that we can't be in crowds of more than 50, which really where I'm from, that's usually not a problem unless you're in a restaurant. But if you guys can't tell, I have no notes. I think I mentioned this. I have no notes. I'm kind of just rambling, trying to get my thoughts together. I just don't know what else to say. Like, this is such a shock. It is canceling things left and right. Like, Coachella and Stagecoach is postponed. The NHL and NBA and many other professional sports, their seasons are put on pause. I personally don't believe they will ever start back up, because by the time this virus does blow over, I believe that their seasons would have been over regardless. So I don't think they're going to be finishing playoffs or anything. Schools are being shut down. Soon enough, I feel like daycares will be shut down. It's crazy the amount that is being affected by a virus. I watched a documentary of, I think the town was called Wuhan or something like that. It's a city in China that was completely shut down. You were not allowed to leave your house. It was so eerie to see empty streets in China. It was so very eerie. This whole virus bugs me, but one thing that really bugs me is people thinking their jobs are so much more important than other people's jobs. So many people are being laid off of work. So many people are like just losing their jobs, being told don't come to work anymore, being laid off so that they can get the government funding for not having a job. You know, it's just so annoying that some people think that they are so important and so high and mighty above other people. Everybody's going through a dilemma right now. Everybody has a crisis right now. Like, this is going to affect everybody one way or the other. For me and my family right now, thankfully, all that we're being affected by is that me and my brother's universities were canceled. You know, we're both set to graduate this year. We don't know if it's going to have any effect on it. That's how my family is affected. There's families who are losing their jobs. There are families healthcare workers who they're not seeing their family members anymore because they're so needed in the healthcare industry right now. And then I keep seeing these posts saying, I'm not even going to get into it because I don't want any field to see this and get the wrong impression of what I'm trying to say. But there's a lot of people who are saying, like, my job is so important that blah, 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 blah. My job is so important, but blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, everybody's job is important. Everybody's job provides their family an income. Everybody's job provides that family's life. There's people who got laid off and are taking a severe pay cut because they have to go on EI. There are people who were unemployed to begin with and now they don't have any hope of getting a job. My friend has been applying for summer jobs and she is a nursing student, so she's been applying to long-term care facilities, old folks homes, everything of the sorts. And she keeps getting the email back like, thank you so much for your application, but however, with the coronavirus going around, we are not hiring right now. She might not have a summer job because of this virus. She needs to pay for school. She needs to pay for everything like that. Like, it's just so frustrating that some people think they're so high and mighty that this virus is killing that this virus is hurting their profession and they're not really taking into consideration other people's professions. Because whether you're a healthcare worker or whether you work at a garbage dump, like, my garbage dump closed down. Like, my garbage dump is closed. You cannot dump your garbage right now. The guy that sits in the booth at the garbage dump lost his job. Like, I don't know if he was laid off or fired, whatever. He's no longer working because our garbage dump closed. Healthcare workers, very important right now. But there's so many other fields that are also very important right now. I just feel like everybody has to respect everybody is basically my little ramble right there. Another thing to respect everybody, I wish I could find it. I'm going to look through my TikTok to see if I can find this video. It is so sad. I love this guy on TikTok. If it loads. Yes, okay. So I probably muted that because copyright. But you get the point. Like that poor old man. What's his username? Granddad Joe 1933. Love his TikTok. Every time one of them pops up on my For You page, it's like so cute. But like people like him, you guys, people are bulk buying and leaving him with nothing. He went to a grocery store and he couldn't get anything on his list. Like where I currently live, I there's toilet paper, there's paper towel. I was at the grocery store today and there was no milk. And then I hear that there's eggs, milk, paper towel, definitely toilet paper, but like even some meats. Like my grocery store is small because my parents live outside of a village, so our grocery store is very very small. Meat supply is very very slim pickings. However, I follow a girl who lives in Arkansas on Instagram. Her and her boyfriend went to the grocery store and there was no paper towel, there was no toilet paper, there was no milk, and there was no eggs, and the only meat that they could find was ground beef. And they had paper that said one paper towel per family, one pack of just toilet paper per family, or like whatever the limit was. People are putting limits on what you can buy because people are bulk buying and putting everyone else in a frenzy because they're not going to have enough for their family. They're not going to have enough to get them through this. Like, it's just, don't bulk buy. Don't bulk buy, especially in a time like this, you guys. Like, everybody knows everybody is hoarding toilet paper. Why? It's toilet paper. Like, I personally, when I first heard that toilet paper was like selling out everywhere, I was like, that's so weird. Like, it's a virus. Why toilet paper? And like, I understand the logic behind it. Like, you're gonna be in quarantine, you're in self-isolation, not leaving your house for a couple weeks. But is it necessary to buy like 5 packs? I literally saw a little old lady leave London Drugs one day with 4 packs of toilet paper. I'm like, I don't know, you guys. I know I'm rambling a bunch, but like, this virus is serious. This virus is a pandemic. This virus is going to cause harm to everybody's jobs. It is going to cause harm to everybody's families. It is going to cause harm to so much. Our economy is literally going down and down and down. Stock market is crashing, whatever that means. I don't know anything about stocks. I'm dumb, I know. But like, our economy is going to shit. Our economy is gonna have a hard time to bounce back from this. It's so crazy to live in a time like this, to say like in 10 years I'll be able to say, oh hey, my school got shut down because of a virus. My school got shut down because of a pandemic. I had to move home because my school was canceled. Like, that's how it's affecting me. It might cancel my summer job, my summer program. For those of you who don't know, I'm supposed to move to Florida in May. Beginning of May, I'm supposed to move to the United States. Right now, the border is closed. They're not accepting people who are not the United States. Actually, I don't know if it works that way, but I know Canada is not accepting anybody who's not a Canadian resident. So I don't know if the United States is also not accepting anyone who's not a United States resident. However that works, I might not be able to go to Florida this summer. I'm supposed to work there at Disney World. Disney World is currently closed. Guys, I'm supposed to graduate university. How am I going to get a job when the economy is shit and nobody's going to be hiring? Like, this is affecting everybody. So wash your hands. Take this seriously. Stay home if you can. So basically, the moral of this story is kind of just to spit my amazement of this virus and to say respect people's jobs, whether, like I said, no matter what your job is, if you're high and needy right now or if you've been laid off, respect people's jobs. Everybody's job is equally important because it provides that family's income, provides that person's income. So respect everybody's jobs and respect everybody's position right now, because like I said, a lot of people are hurting right now. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people are going to lose their jobs. Guys, wash your hands. Stay home when you can. Practice self-isolation. Like, don't bulk buy. Don't bulk buy. Like, people think of Granddad Joe when you go bulk buy. Like, guys, it's crazy. It is getting crazy, crazy, crazy. People are panicking. I realize that. People are concerned and worried. So am I. I'm concerned and worried. But do your part. Do what you can. That's all we can do, really. I'm thinking of absolutely everybody who is affected by this, which is everybody. So I'm thinking of everybody, especially those who are directly affected by the coronavirus, those who have a loved one or are themselves fighting the coronavirus right now. I'm thinking of everybody who's lost someone to the coronavirus right now. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys didn't enjoy, honestly, because this is not a happy topic, but I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so make sure you subscribe so you never miss a video. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.